It's been a few weeks, about a month. We're looking to get back going in the next couple weeks, hopefully. It's kind of based on how I'm feeling. We're not trying to rush anything because I'm trying to be back for playoffs and be fully healthy by then. So we're looking to get going in the next couple weeks.
And what is your injury? I just know it's a leg. That's the extent of what I know.
It's a knee sprain basically.
Okay.
And it's just kind of, like I said, we're just being cautious. We're not trying to rush it, like I said, just trying to be fully healthy for the playoffs, and because we have the depth to, be a really good team. We got young guys stepping up, filling in the role, and it's just basically up to me when I feel 100%.
Then you tweaked it when you in that catch against Arkansas when you almost hit Trav there.
Yeah. So I was coming in on that ball, and it's hard to hear each other who's calling for the ball. He heard me last second, and I just I took an awkward step to kind of get out of the way of him, and that was when I initially felt it. And then when I went to run up the line the next inning, that's when I was like, okay, there's something going on in there. So we decided to shut it down, and
So I don't remember if it was North Dakota or CSUN or who it was, but you and Micah were doing that, that thing. Did you the pain just didn't go away and you tried to play through and you're like, I need to back off, or did you tweak it or re-aggravate it? Or?
No, it was feeling a lot better through that week, and a lot of times with these kind of injuries, it does do that. It'll feel up to about 80%, and then that last 20% is when it takes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we just figured, let's see what happens with that 80%. I just felt like it was probably best to just kind of shut it down and let it fully heal, just so I'm good to go for the back half.
Yeah. I know, like, multiple teammates were like, I asked who's going to pop, who's going to have a big, multiple guys said Brady Kasper. I know you had a lot you wanted to do this season. Can you describe the frustration and what it's like sitting and having to watch and have that kind of taken away from you so far?
Yeah, I mean, I've been healthy my whole life. It does suck to my final season in college to have an injury like this, but like I said, we have a lot of young guys coming in, stepping up. It's been incredible to watch. Every day it's hard, but like I said, it's awesome to watch the guys like Dallas Macias, Craig, just step in and fill in that role. And I have my days where it's a little more frustrating than others, but as we're getting closer, I mean, I'm getting more and more excited to be back.
Worst is behind you.
Yeah, 100%.
What are you able to do right now? Are you just kind of rehabbing and building strength and whatever it is you're supposed to do? Are you hitting? Like, what is it like behind the scenes for you? What are you able to do?
I'm able to hit and throw. I'm jogging a little bit. I think this next week we're going to start building up and see how it feels then. I've been able to hit. I'm wearing a knee brace, but I think that's probably going to come off once I start playing. I'm able to do most things but sprint right now. So.
And when you say hit, like, are you in the McKay? Are you in the cages? Are you hitting during like live BP? Like, what are you?
Yeah, I was shut down for I think about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks of not hitting on field, and it's just flips. But the last few days I've been able to get out there and hit BP even before games, and a lot of hitting up top and just kind of playing it until I feel something that doesn't feel good, which hasn't been the case in the last week. So
that's got to be nice to be back out there. I mean, that must have been a big moment for you, I would think.
Yeah, no, it was. It's hard to stand behind the cage for all BP, watching guys hit and having fun and having to watch, but at the same time I was able to kind of watch and help some guys out where I could, and just kind of keep my mind on getting the team better even when I'm not playing.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, have you tried to be more of a mentor to some of the younger guys, or try to help and evaluate behind the scenes? Yeah,
as much as I can. I mean, if a guy looks like they're struggling and they want some help, I mean, I'm always there, and they know that. Yeah. And as I'm coming back and kind of feeling my swing again, I'm trying to share what I'm feeling for some of our left-handed hitters that might be struggling. And like I said, I'm just trying to do everything I can, even when I'm not playing, to try to make everyone else better.
Is there a series you're fingers crossed targeting to come back?
I mean, I want to be back by Stanford, but we'll see on that one. If not, it's probably going to be the next week. We'll be full go. I would think that possibly get a couple pinch hit at bats against Stanford next week, but again, it's all up to how it's feeling.
Sure.
And I don't know how it's going to feel next week. So.
And so far, you haven't had any setbacks since the one series, and you're basically within the next week, you're going to start sprinting and ramping up activity, ditch the knee brace and all that.
Yeah, when I came back, I was a little bit worried that I was taking steps back, but I've had a few doctor's visits where they told me that wasn't the case with this kind of injury. It's really hard to make it worse, and if I was making it worse, I would really know about it. Like I would know it would be painful. So. Yeah, no setbacks. It's just been kind of waiting for it to heal.
How have you been handling up mentally? I mean, it's probably, I don't know what the word is, but it's frustrating. I don't know. You've been staying strong from that standpoint.
Yeah, like I said, every day's different, but every once in a while I'll get a little frustrated. But then, as we get closer to that finish line of when I'm going to start playing, the frustration's starting to leave. In the middle, it was a little bit frustrating because with this kind of injury, it's kind of hard to tell exactly how long it's going to heal. So I didn't know when the end was, when the kind of the finish line was, but now that there's kind of a set about 2 weeks, it's been really helpful with frustration. Yeah.
Does the expectations of this team and expecting the deep postseason run, all that, does that make you excited? Does that add that anticipation of knowing I missed the first couple months, but I know there's a lot of great moments ahead this year?
Yeah, 100%. If we didn't have those expectations for ourselves, it would definitely be a little bit more frustrating because then I wouldn't know when we could be done at the end of the season, and then I would have missed a lot more of the season than I would if we go to Omaha, which that's the expectation. We want to go to Omaha. We want to win it all. So, in my mind, I missed half the regular season, but there's a ton of games to go after the season, which makes me feel better about missing some of those games in the front half.
Do you envision hitting DH a couple games before you get back, or you just want to if I'm all back, I'm all back sort of thing?
I mean, we really don't have a plan right now. I think once we get closer to the date where I'm going to come back, we'll definitely have a plan. But as of right now, we're just focused on getting healthy, and then we'll figure it out when I'm back.
Have you been traveling with the team, or have you been staying back?
I traveled down to California by myself.
Really?
Yeah, because I live about 20 minutes from BCI's field.
Okay.
So I was down there for that series. I didn't go to Utah, which was tough, but
that's probably the worst part, I bet.
Yeah, but we got a ton of guys that stayed back. That some of the freshmen, and some of the other injured guys, and we all got together, watched the games,
nice.
And it was frustrating, but it was fun to hang out with those guys, and just kind of be together in that.
Don't have to worry about you getting tired.
Yeah.
At the end of the year.
Yeah,
you're not hitting the
That's
wall.
the other thing is, I'm going to be basically opening day halfway through the season, so I'm going to be totally fresh coming back.
You were crushing the ball too. You were seeing it pretty well and hitting. You felt. I assume you felt good. From the start of the year. Yeah, no, I was feeling really good in the box. Which at first it made it really frustrating that that was the case, but I just have to keep reminding myself that, it's going to come back when I come back. I'm good enough to be able to come back from that and feel the same in the box. So, it was a little frustrating at first, but it's been a long time. So, appreciate you, Brady.